What's up, gang? How's it going? I wanted to show you guys my streaming setup, my computer setup, my basement setup. I don't know. I have too many setups. Got too many of them. But I'm gonna show you guys what I got. So, currently here, working on a song. My desk's a little messy. Right here's my desk. You can see. This is what I see all the time. But yeah, this is everything. I wanted to kind of walk you guys through like how my audio is ran, my video is ran, everything like that. I always tell you guys, especially if you follow me on Twitch. If you don't follow me on Twitch, go follow me on Twitch. I do a morning show every weekday morning from 9 to 11 called Coffee, Chords, and Country. So make sure you go follow me on Twitch for Kyle Austin Music. Hit that little heart and come hang out with us in the mornings. Yeah, so audio's pretty crazy. This is gonna be super in depth, but you're gonna know the ins and outs of my stream setup and also my game setup, my recording setup, stuff like that. This is gonna be way too much to follow. All right, so all starts right here. My microphone. This is I don't even know what kind of microphone. Oh, it's for the Scarlett. That comes with one of these Scarletts. It's Focusrite. It's a Focusrite microphone. I have it. Here's the XLR coming out of it. Goes all the way around back here, down into this pedal. This is my harmony pedal right here. You can't even read that. I don't think. There you go. Yeah. So this is my favorite one, eHarmony. Come on, that's just too good. But it all runs into, here's the mic in right here. You probably can't read that. This says microphone in, and it runs in here. So that's this microphone into here. So mic goes in here. My guitar also goes in here, right next to it. And then both my microphone and guitar go out right here. So they go out up to this mixing board. This little mixer here. This is an Alto Professional ZMX 8 or B, what is that? 862. This cost me like 50 bucks on Marketplace. I just needed something. And this was it. This was that something. So my microphone and guitar go right into here. Here's my volumes for those. And then it goes out. This is my out right here. This is my main mix out. Just goes out and into my looper. This is my looping pedal. That way my voice and my guitar, and also if I play any of these instruments right here, they can be looped on that. So it goes in here and then out into this bad boy right here, right? So there we have control for volume, stuff like that. And then it goes out into the input of my audio interface, the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 right here. Seems easy enough, but it gets even more intricate. So in order to have people hear what I'm hearing, because whenever I use instruments on Reaper, which is my recording program, that's where I get like the drum sounds and stuff for the morning show. This guy right here. In order for people to hear that, they have to hear what comes out of the headphones right here. So I usually have a cable that goes from here, from the headphone out jack. This is where it gets super weird. So this is normally where I have speakers plugged in right now, because I was working on a song, but I have cable come out from here and it goes into this input. I know what you're thinking. It's like it's a circle. It's a circle. It is a circle. It's a crazy circle. So just for further explanation, we have our mic / guitar, right? And it goes into the mixer. Right? So it goes from the mixer to the looper pedal. So it goes from looper to the second mixer. Then from the second mixer it goes to the audio interface. That red thing, the Scarlett thing that I showed you. Then from the audio interface, it goes back into the mixer. So I know that's kind of a simplified thing without all the cables and stuff. I'll probably show you what the behind my desk looks like. It's crazy. There's a mad amount of cables back there. It's just a mess. But essentially, my guitar goes into here, and then it runs all the way through this to here, and then I won't be able to hear it unless I have the headphones. I use the headphone slot in the mixer. So from there, I'm able to hear the sounds that are being inputted to here. So essentially, that's the simplified version. So I know what you're thinking. There's absolutely no way it could get more complicated than that. Let me tell you. So, whenever I'm recording my how-to videos for YouTube, I use this right here. This is a little auxiliary cable, and I use this splitter. So I plug it into here, and then I have my headphones or speakers on this, And then I have this auxiliary cable on the other side. So the auxiliary cable can pick up the sounds coming from here, so the video will have the audio all synced up together. And I know what you're thinking. It can't get much more difficult than that. Oh, it can. Here's my headphones right here, headphones jack. There's a cable running out into, this guy is a wireless headphone monitor. Goes right to this guy. This is so I don't run over my cables, all those cables, under here. Because I run over it all the time, so I just use this. I have rechargeable batteries in it, but I recharge as soon as I'm done with the show. Pop them out, throw them in the charger. Now from there, it gets so much more difficult. Now we're on to the video part. For the morning show, I have two cameras. Two, count them, two. First camera's right here. This is the main camera. It's a Logitech, I don't know, something. It says HD 1080p. This is one that records in 60 frames at 1080p. Then over here, I spent like $20 and got this on Facebook Marketplace. It's a eMeet HD 1080p. But it's just my guitar cam. It's just there so people can see what I'm playing on the guitar. Yeah, so that's all, essentially all the stuff for the morning stream, I think. I don't think I'm leaving anything out. So now we'll talk about the gaming stream, whenever I stream games. Over here I have, this is my streaming PC. So here is the monitor turned on. I have my chat bot up there. I was messing with some stuff. But I have I have this right here. This is a capture card. It's a Nix capture card. It cost me $100 on Amazon. It's like the cheapest one that whenever I did like research into it, most people were like, yeah, it's okay. So I got that one. Right here is HDMI input. So this comes from my computer down here up to here. So this capture card gets exactly what this computer screen sees. So whenever I play video games on this sees the same thing. Then it's outputted into the computer here via USB so that it's on here, right? So then I know what you're thinking. Kyle, how do you get the audio from one computer over to the other computer so you can hear, everybody else can hear, and there's no issues with you talking on the mic to your teammates, and your streamers can hear you talk, and your streamers can hear your teammates talk, and there's no complications. It's impossible. But I'll tell you what I do. So I have this gray cable here that's connected to this splitter, right? So I use this splitter and I put it in the headphone jack. Whenever I split this switch, I can hear myself talk. So whenever I'm playing video games, I switch that on and I plug that in there, so I'll be able to hear myself talk. But that cable runs all the way back there into this audio interface, which is pretty similar to this one. So since I can hear my microphone through this, they can hear my microphone through this. They get to hear my in-game chat, my in-game sounds, my voice. Everything goes right into here. Now for the sole fact that this is a totally different audio interface, I get to do something cool with this where people on this computer can hear songs, music in the background, but I don't get to hear it over here. I can only hear the game sounds. It's kind of cool so the people watching on my streaming PC, whenever I stream from here, can hear background music and it kind of sets the atmosphere, but I don't have to listen to it. I can hear all the game sounds, like people walking near me, stuff like that. So that's pretty good. This camera is the camera for my gaming stream. It runs right into this PC. And yeah, that's about it. So this PC is my streaming PC. This is all my video game streaming stuff. And then all of this is my other stuff. Now over here, this is my tripod. Excuse me, tripod. Right there. Those are my board games. It's my TV. I sometimes use it. This is my amplifiers right here. Both these are my amplifiers. This is a Blackstar HT100 watt. It's a 100 watt amp head. And then I have the 4x12 cabinet right here. Then I have the Blackstar limited edition 5T. So it's exactly like this except 5 watts. And then a 1x12 cabinet. So it's like my performing amp and my practice amp, but I use this one actually for recording. I get the best sound out of this one, and how I do that's insane too. I don't even know how I make that work, but I do. So my guitar plugs in to this pedal. This is an EQ pedal, but I use it essentially as like a pickup booster. So I click this on and then it like cranks up the sensitivity on my guitar. So if I strum something light, it has some punch to it. If I strum something hard, it really has some attack on it. And then I can kind of get the exact tone that I want from this. just like that. So I use this pedal for that. It goes from here into here. This is a little compressor, Keeley Electronics compressor. I love this thing. Yeah, I use this just for some compression before it gets sent over there. But I also have this decimator right here, G-string. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I know, G-string. It's a noise reduction pedal. It's made by ISP if you're interested. I super recommend this. But it eliminates a lot of background noise. So I have a, we'll talk about my guitars over here later on. What's that? There's the Cowboy Panda. So this eliminates a lot of background noise whenever I use the, I have Overdrive 1 and Overdrive 2. If I use either of these, I get some crackling, some background noise, stuff like that. So this eliminates all of it. So beautiful, such a useful tool. Such a useful tool. If you're interested, pick one of these guys up. So it goes guitar into this pedal, then it goes from this pedal to this pedal, then it goes from here, you can see this blue cable right here, goes from here into the input, right? Then it goes from the output into the decimator. What? Yeah, into here. And then it goes from here over to there. To the audio interface where I plug in. Right there with the Batman cable. It's already plugged in. And then I record my guitars that way. Is it the best way to record guitars? Absolutely not. I'm sure there's millions of better ways, but I don't have money. I don't have money for the, you know, the awesome softwares or the cool pieces of equipment. This is just how I make, if I, you know, there's a bunch of pieces of equipment that would make any of this so much easier. There's things that, you know, you can have, it works between 2 streaming PCs, so you don't have to do the stuff I do. There's ones with like that do the same thing but with like mixers and stuff, so I could have multiple instruments plugged in, all that. But I don't have money for any of that, so this is how I make it work. So if you're interested in any of this, if you can learn anything from this, to just, if you're interested in streaming or recording or doing anything like that, maybe this can help you get started. It's not the most recommended way. It's not the most perfect way. You will have issues. I have plenty of issues, but if you can work through them, it's a start. It's something. We'll move on to my instruments now. This is the Takamine G Series GD5 1CE-NAT. This is my performing guitar. This is the guitar I use in the morning show, but also whenever I perform live at venues. I use this one. I love this guitar. It's modern. It's only a year old to me. I've only had it for a year, so I love everything about this guitar. Here's a little turnaround view of it. Yeah, this thing is a workhorse. I love this thing. It's amazing. Onto this banjo. I got this banjo for free. It's a Hohner banjo. I thought they only made harmonicas, but who knows? It's got a Remo head on it. I've not changed anything but the strings on this, and it gets the job done. You know, it's strictly acoustic. There's no plugins on it for plug into amplifiers or anything like that. But I just mic it up, and it does the job for me. I got this for free from a friend. Just had it and was willing to get rid of it. So shout out. I didn't really shout them out, but this is my Esp Ltd Ec1000. Look at that. I've had this guitar for as long as I've had that amplifier. That one. That guy right there. I got both this guitar and that amp in 2014, 2013, something like that. Something like that. But yeah, I love both of those things. I love that amplifier and I love this guitar. The color is black cherry. I love the inlays. The pearl inlays on it are so, I have a terrible camera, but it's just so pretty. But yeah, I use this guitar mainly for like rhythm guitar type stuff. It's very meaty. It has EMGs in it. I think one's an 81 and one's a 60 something, I don't remember. But yeah, I love this thing. This thing stays in tune so well, even after all these years, and I'm not the best at taking perfect care of these kind of items, but it's got these locking machine head tuners right here, which are beautiful. But yeah, love that thing. And then this is the first electric guitar I ever received. This is a Squier Stratocaster. My uncle found this in a dumpster and gave it to me when I was 10. My dad bought it from my uncle when I was 10, and he gave it to me for Christmas when I was 10 years old. Not much to this guitar, but it's got a lot of soul left in it, and the neck, I love the maple neck. It plays so nicely, even whenever I take it into guitar shops. Whenever I have people work on it, they remark on how much fun this is to play. So I use this mainly for like higher pitched, twangy, country sounding stuff. Really good for that. And it's single coil pickups here, so that noise reducer pedal really helps take care of these. This is a Fender precision bass. I was once in a pop punk band, and this is what our bassist used to play. He had a pick guard all painted up, but I think he replaced it. We got some fresh new plastic there peeled off. I gotta get rid of that. But this thing's amazing. Love this bass. Onto this mandolin. This is the Epiphone. It's an Epiphone Mandolin. I got this from Mackenzie, my old assistant. Her dad gave this to me. What a guy. But yeah, this is. I don't know too much about it, but I can play this better than I can play that. This is my brother's cajon. I used it in the acoustic album. Other than that, it mostly just sits here. I put like drinks and stuff on it. But I do use it whenever I need to live. There's a case where there needs to be a cajon. This is my fiddle. I bought this and I really don't know how to play it. Like I do, but I don't. It's so different from playing. Like the mandolin, I can play because it's actually close to a guitar in ways. It has frets, and I pick it with a pick, and I don't know. It just for some reason it makes more sense. Like that, it's a whole new monster to conquer. It's different. It's held up here, and then I play it with a bow instead of plucking, and it doesn't have frets, so I tried to put like tape in the places where frets would be, and I still didn't even do that right. They're in the right spots, but I just didn't put enough. It needs way more frets. Yeah, that thing's a confusing mess, and I really would love to sit down and learn it, but currently I don't have the time with everything I have going on, especially with my album coming out in July. That's got the primary spot of importance. I think that's it for my instruments. I don't see anymore. That's a bass I bought. It sucks. That's why I have that other bass. This bass is terrible. It just needs to be taken to a luthier. Bar with a printer and some scissors, I guess. This is my grinder here. Coffee grounds. Down here I have coffee pre-ground coffee grounds. Whatever. Wow, it smells good down here. Whatever coffee I grind up, for the week, I put in these jars. Over here is where I have the whole beans. Here I have this bag right here. This bag was sent to me by Jaylene Berger. What a gal. Then I have this bag of Black Rifle Coffee Company's Freedom Roast. This was sent to me by Montana Dandler. What a guy. I have some sugar-free syrups here. Sometimes I make a cold brew with Folgers coffee, and then I put that and almond milk in it. So it's delicious drink in the summertime. Still gives me coffee, and I'm not using good coffee. My studio lights right here. I replaced this studio light with that lamp. I didn't need as much light as that was producing, so I switched to this, and it used to sit on top of here, and I knew I was getting a streaming PC, so I had to put that there. So I had to get rid of that. This is my file cabinet, covered in cables. Everything's covered in cables. But this is where I keep documents if I have to sign contracts or anything for venues. It goes right there. It's my futon where I sit and not watch TV. I'll on board games. This is my, these are my whiteboards. I have, things of importance, just so if I'm ever curious about if I need something to do, I can come over here and look at this and be like, Twitch. Am I doing everything over here on Twitch that I need to do? TikTok, YouTube, etc. It's all there. Then this is my weekly calendar. Not much on it these days. This is my album. This is my album whiteboard. It is not up to date. It's there. This is supposed to be filled in with stuff, but yeah. I have goals up here. I wanted to have 5,000 Instagram followers, 5,000 Facebook followers, 5,000 YouTube subscribers, EP/record and release, which we're on, and a trailer with a logo. I don't have any of those things. But yeah, that's pretty much my setup down here. I don't know. People seemed interested in this, so I thought, why not? Maybe you got something out of this. Maybe you got like ideas maybe you needed to do your own stream setup, or maybe you wanted coffee. I don't know. At this point, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just talked for so long. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you go follow me on Twitch if you don't already. Kyle Austin Music. Follow me on my other social medias also. YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Kyle Austin Music. All of them. Make sure you like and comment on this video. Subscribe if you don't already. Subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button. Let me know if there's anything else you'd want to see. I like sharing my processes with you guys in case it's interesting at all. Unless it's not interesting. Tell me if it's not interesting. It's probably not interesting.